Morning, y'all. It's Joe. It's I think maybe 11 degrees out here, and Peg over at Zip Ties and Bias Plies and I got to talking last night. He thought it was rather entertaining that a police officer enjoyed watching his channel, enjoyed watching his content. And yeah, we got to talking about relationships and so on and so forth, and one thing led to another. Next thing you know, we started talking about well, you know, the train jumped the tracks somewhere between Newfoundland and Arkansas. They started talking about cousin loving, and you know, it just got ugly. So anyway, I told him I'd go ahead and do this video. Back to the police officer thing. When I was in high school, I wanted to race. I wanted to race cars. I wanted to go ahead and desert race. Racing was, I just wanted to drive fast. And I didn't have big sponsorship, big money, anything like that. So racing wasn't going to happen. And driving fast, well, you know, if you're going to drive fast, you're going to get pulled over, you're going to get stopped, you're going to get tickets, you're going to lose your license, like my buddy Doug found out. But, you know, you become a police officer, it's kind of like racing. They pay you to drive fast, and then there's the side benefit of being paid to basically participate in the Jerry Springer show. It's nuts like that. But, yeah. So, yeah, after high school, I went ahead and my buddy Doug talked me into going to the Marine Corps before he decided to quit. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time, because you don't just quit the Marine Corps. But yeah, I went ahead and did my 8 years, enjoyed it, spent 8 years being aviation maintenance type. So yeah, I was a winger. I worked on airplanes, worked with airplanes, and you know, given I was a Marine, there's a certain simpleton factor to it, I guess. But either way, so where on earth was I going with this? Doggone train jumped the tracks again, somewhere between Arkansas and Newfoundland. Ain't no cousin loving going on here, I promise. We're in the barn, but nothing like that. So give me a sec. Well, like I said, I spent some time in the Marine Corps. When I was stationed out at Yuma, there's 5 of us that got together, and we decided we'd try our hand at stock car racing, because, you know, I really wanted to race stock cars. And so 5 of us enlisted folks got together, and, you know, the running story is that it's really easy to go ahead and make a small fortune racing cars if you start with a big one. We were making our way to being broke in a hurry. 5 broke Marines chasing around with a stock car on a dirt track. It was good fun, but you can only do that for so long. You either end up broke, divorced. Oh wait, I did get divorced. Yeah, so there's that. But afterwards, I decided, yeah, you know, I still want to drive fast. I still want to get paid for it. So I went to law enforcement. Being a Marine, I can use fuck with the best of them. I'll tell you that right now. When I'm in my car alone, running hot to a call somewhere, traffic gets stupid in front of you. Oh my gosh, there's red and blue lights behind me. What do? I'll just slow down the fast lane. I'll forget to pull over to the right. I don't know what I'm going to do. Are they after me? So I get a raging case of Tourette's. Marine Corps influenced Tourette's. I will go ahead and spout off every string of profanity I can, venting while I'm on my way to that call, trying to go ahead and get my way through traffic. The guys that go ahead and redact the in-car video, kind of like the folks that Peg has to go ahead and pay to clean up his videos. Yeah, whatever, I vent. But being a police officer, it's kind of like being bipolar. You go ahead and you cuss up one side and down the other while you got yourself in the privacy of your own car, and then you get out in contact with the public, and it's like going to church on Sunday. You don't say those things. Hey, hey. You don't need no heated water buckets. So Kim wants to get Rusty out from beside the house, and she doesn't think it will drive out on its own. Let's find out.
Is that Mama Kitty?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the bloody hell is this? Okay, here we go, breaking the snowdrift. Piece of cake. You don't need no digging it out with a shovel. It's easy stuff, good gosh. What'd I tell you? Drive right out. Didn't even hesitate.
Nope.
Rusty's no wimp.
Nope.
So anyway, like I was saying in the barn, you know, different times of day, different shifts, you got different clientele. And for the most part, day shift, they're pretty nice folks, you know, pretty polite, pretty respectable for the most part. Every once in a while, you go ahead and get somebody that's crossways and get sassy with you, and that's fine. We can go ahead and go that route too. It's all part of the bipolar mentality, I guess. And then evening shift, it's a mixed bag. You know, you go ahead, you get the knuckleheads that you want to go ahead and talk back to their parents and stuff like that. Got to deal with the kids, and so you know you got to kind of clean it up a little bit. Night shift, you know, for the most part, you got basically two types. You got folks that are just out screwing up, or you got folks on their way to work or on their way home from work. And so you know you take it as it comes. But night shift, you pretty well get sassy right back with them, and nobody's gonna say a word. So you know there's that side of it. Day shift, you go ahead, you get the call about some guy out there waving his dick around in public, and you get there, you say, hey, look, sir, you know, please don't be waving your dick around in public, because somebody might call the police. Oh wait, they already did. We're here. Evening shift, you know, what do you think you're doing? You know, put your pecker up. Night shift, it's what the fuck do you think you're doing? You know, it's just the way it is. So your attitude and your disposition changes with your shift based on the folks that you're dealing with. Yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, I mean, I'll get sassy with the best of them. I really will. Doing what I do, I've had to go ahead and clean it up for the most part, although I have dropped the F-bomb on the radio once or twice. I actually have a reputation for that one. I can't imagine why. I left the jail and the radio showed a blank screen, and I got perturbed about it and said exactly what I thought, and it turned out it was an open mic. And so my phone's ringing, my dispatcher can't go ahead and tell me what's going on because she's laughing too hard. I've got another friend of mine at another agency texting me, laughing his tail off. It's nuts. So anyway, that's kind of where I think I was going with this. I got interrupted out in the barn trying to go ahead and thaw out water for the wife and all that. And then we had to go ahead and get her truck unstuck out. Well, it wasn't stuck. She thought it was stuck. I was like, no, put it in four-wheel drive, it'll drive right out. This snow's nothing. So anyway, there's video on that, and I got Ethel warming up here. We're about to go play in the snow some more. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all hang in there. Peg, enjoy, brother. I'm going to be doing this one for y'all.